Yo, back at you with another episode coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com off of Boss, Life, Secrets, and Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yeah, it's official, like a referee with a whistle. Yep, it's a Sunday afternoon. It's hot outside. Well, it's not that hot outside. It's only 85. But it's humid, you know. Where I'm at, I'm in Georgia. The ATL. There's no place like it. Wanted to come on today, a couple minutes, speak my piece, say what most people are not willing to say. I don't plan on being on here very long. No more than an hour, you know. But I get questions from time to time, and it's usually the same type of questions, you know. Same, very similar type of questions. But one thing I can say, I don't get frequent questions like I used to before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, before last year, last March, I was getting crazy questions every day. But since the pandemic, I must say, things have gotten better for a lot of guys. I don't get a lot of those crazy questions. Now, one thing I can say, I don't get the views like I used to because I know my channel has been shadow banned by YouTube because YouTube don't want what I'm talking about to get out. They don't want the message to get out. Why? Because if what I'm talking about starts to spread, it'll become a trend. And you'll have more people like me out here saying what I'm saying. That's why they don't want the message to get out. But hey, it's more to life. Well, I should say it's more to the internet than just YouTube. This is why I have a website. And this is why I send emails. So, you can always go to my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. So let me put that up here real quick. Yeah, you can always go to my, let's see. Let me edit this real quick. Let's see. Okay, here you go. So you can always go to my website, chooseyourrelationships.com, and put in your name and your email, and you can always keep in contact with me through text, through the written word, through email. It is, well, it ain't all about YouTube all the time. So Brian Bridges says maybe the time for introspection has done people good. Or that's the goal. That's the whole idea. I'm not doing this for me. You know, I mean, if I was doing this for me, I wouldn't be here. I'd be doing some other shit. And I haven't been doing this for a long time. I think I've had this channel 6 years now. That's 6 years is not long for a channel. I know people that had channels 10 years, over 10 years. So 6 years is not long at all. You know. But my whole idea when I started this channel was not to talk about relationships, not at all. I used to do videos just to have fun. I used to just travel, have fun. I was just enjoying my life in the beginning. I never knew that the channel would go the direction that is the direction that has went so far. I really didn't planned it. People just kept asking me questions. So I just started talking about some of the questions that people started to ask me in the videos. That's how things came about in the beginning. Well, not even in the beginning. In the beginning, I was just doing it for fun. I would say about 2-3 years afterwards, that's when I started getting a lot of questions. So I just put it in book format, and I put it in emails, and then I put it in video format. So that's how this channel kind of transformed, if you will, over the years. Or maybe men have seen women true selves by being around them. Yeah, I think it's a combination, Brian. I think a lot of guys have kind of had a rude awakening, kind of wake up and smell of coffee, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of guys is really um seeing females' true nature. I think that's what it is. I think a lot of guys are not in denial anymore about what's really going on out here. That's what I think it really is. Because, the stuff that I talk about, I saw when I was growing up, man. This is not new. This is not new, man. I heard older guys talk about this stuff when I was a kid. It's not new, man. The times might change, technology might change, but women are the same, man. Women are the same. They just gotten worse over the years, and they just what technology has done is it's exposed people. Because back in the day, man, before the internet, people used to keep things to themselves, and you didn't have the access to. You didn't have a lot of choices back then. See, the internet has kind of open up kind of the internet is like shit is wide open now. You got a lot of different ways to do a lot of things now. If you want to travel, you can get on multiple airlines to get to the same country now. Wasn't like that 10, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, if you wanted to go to someplace like, say, Japan, for example, You only had two airlines. He's American Airline or Delta. American Airlines or Delta. That's all you had 20 years ago. Now, man, you got multiple airlines now. See, it wasn't like that. So now see, here's the thing. I think people have too many options today. And that's killing relationships. Now, if you go back in history, whenever the women have more opportunities and more options, more freedom, if you will, than the guys in any society, that community, that society is going downhill. It died off. You can go back as far as you want in history. That's what you're gonna find. There's a reason why, if you go to these other countries, they have laws and public policies to keep women in line, to keep women in check. There's a reason why that is. It's not just because they want to suppress women. It's much bigger than that. It's not about telling women to shut up and suppressing them, and it's not just that. But see, the things that a lot of women care about, guys, we don't care about at all. We don't care about your money, your job, your car, your house. That's not sexy to us. But women think it is to us. Women think if they have all the stuff, focus on their career, and by the time they're 35, some guy's going to come that's going to take her away. And it doesn't happen like that. Most guys don't want to have nothing to do with a woman that's like that. Most guys will take a 25-year-old woman that work at McDonald's. That's attractive. I think many men raised by females are hoodwinked. You too, man, listen to man. They didn't have the upbringing like you, Sharp. YouTube was the only way to hear from real men. Yeah, I definitely. Well, I would say there's still a lot of old school cats out here. You know what I mean? Now, some old school cats don't like talking to younger guys for whatever reason. There's a lot of different reasons for that. But YouTube has definitely been a huge impact for a lot of guys. No, there's no doubt about it. Let's see. The old game was true, but you put a new spin on it to talk to the youth or uneducated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. You know, yeah, I definitely have taken what I've been taught and added a little flavor on top of it. I definitely agree with that. You know, but there's nothing new out here. I haven't seen nothing new in 30 years. Only thing I've seen that's different. I didn't say new, different. Is that people have gotten used to getting fucked over. That's the only thing that's changed, if anything. But it ain't nothing new. Cops have always been this way. I've heard stories from my mom and my dad when they were growing up pertaining to cops. That's not and my parents grew up in the 20s. My dad was born 1925 and my mom was born 1933. And my grandmother was born 1913 and my grandfather was born 1915. So, and this is on my mom's side of the family. On my dad's side of the family, I never met them. They died early. See, on my mom's side of the family, my family lived to be they lived to be old. They live a long time. I still got uncles that's in their 80s and 90s today. And they still out here raising hell, knocking them down. You know? So whenever I wanted to know something as far as family and history, all I had to do was ask my parents and my uncles and my aunts. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to really crack a book until I wanted to study like world history or something like that. But as far as local, all I had to do was talk to my parents and my uncles and my grandparents. And I started right there. And I worked my way up. That's what I did. I didn't have to do no these false ass bullshit DNA companies that's out here like what is it? Ancestry, .com and all these other bullshit companies. You know, I don't even know the name. I don't even remember the name of these goddamn companies. But a lot of these companies is bullshit. You know, I mean, I know how our family came about. I didn't have to research that shit. But I know some people aren't fortunate. You know, I understand that. But let's see, Michael P. What do you think about Lizzo? She out here embarrassing men and nobody's canceling her for saying she wants to sleep with some men, double standards. She's just a fat bitch, man. That's all, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say anything. They're gonna let her make a fool out of herself. Who benefits from her making a fool out of herself? Answer that question. We don't benefit from her making a fool out of herself. We live in a society today where you got fat, wrinkle up ass women that's on television, and people are telling them that they look so beautiful, and they look a hot mess. Television has changed a lot, boy. I remember when in the 80s and 90s, you didn't see no fat, wrinkle ass white women or black women on television like that. You didn't see no ugly women on television in the 80s and 90s. They didn't play that shit. But today, you got some of the most unattractive women on television. I mean, I'm like, geez, Louise, this is the best they can do. And you know that a lot of these producers are clowning a lot of these people. And some of these women know that they don't look beautiful. They don't even know how to take a compliment sometimes. It's obvious because they'll be like, somebody in the crowd will say, "Oh, you're so beautiful," and they be looking like, "Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you." You know, so that's where we at now. The truth don't matter no more. The lies work better. That's what's going on in this society now. And a lot of dudes be asking me, "Yo, how do you know, most of your problems ain't really a woman, really." Which brings me to my topic, the purpose of doing this video. Unfortunately, most of your problems, it's a mind game that a lot of people are playing out here. A lot of times you have to be able to see the bullshit before it comes. But a lot of times you have to know who you're dealing with. And a lot of times this comes with experience. The things I see today, I didn't see when I was 25 or 21. So a lot of this comes with experience. A lot of dudes be like, "Yo, how do I get women to focus more on me, or how do I get women to like me more?" Unfortunately, if a woman knows that you have options, that helps a whole lot. If she knows that you can be replaced, that helps a whole lot. If she knows that if she don't get right, you walk away and leave her ass, that helps a lot. That means to her, that means she has competition. And unfortunately, most women don't want a man if no other woman wants him. Now that sounds crazy to some dudes, but that's really how it is. And which is which is probably the main reason why your woman chose you, because you already had a bunch of chicks swirling around you, and she was in competition. She was trying to figure out how she could lock you down. So that should not stop just because you get married, just because that's your girlfriend or whatever you want to call her. That shouldn't stop. Mamacita, senorita. She's an older broad. I ain't fucking with her. I'm older broads around here. Whatever. But hey, let me get back to what I was talking about. But hey, yeah, if you're not in demand, if she doesn't think that you can be taken away, that woman is going to feel like you're not appreciated. She'll feel like she don't have to be on top of her game. If she thinks she can be replaced, or if she thinks that it's safe she'll relax, get complacent, start gaining weight, not taking care of herself. She won't do what she did to get you. She won't do it because she won't be motivated to. No woman, damn near no woman wants to be with a man that's not in demand by other women. It shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is. That's how it is. What's that? You didn't see single moms on TV? Even something happened after Forrest Gump, the movie came out. The single moms appeared everywhere. Yeah, that damn show. What is it? Single women in the city? Some crazy shit with them crazy white women. A lot of them shows start coming out like that. Uh, I didn't look at them, but I've heard women talk about them, and a lot of women want to kind of emulate a lot of these single women in these shows, where basically the whole show was about women that's uh, fucking other guys, having kids, ain't trying to get married. It's all about fun in the big city. Yeah, I saw a lot of those shows came out after Forrest Gump, the movie. I remember that. Most guys' problem, not women. It's a woman not doing what he says. You have to learn not everyone is for you. Learn to drop a chick and get another one. Unfortunately, most guys won't drop a dime. Nah, they think that that's the best they can do. A lot of dudes think like that. They don't have the abundance mentality. Mississippi in the house. Facts. I just met this chick in her 30s. We dating, still early stage, and she said, "You don't text or call me when you wake up in the morning. What do you think I should do?" She wants me to prioritize. She wants to be feel important, basically. Look, this is some really tell that chick to get a life. Why the hell I gotta call you in the morning? Man, I ain't got time for all that shit. I'm not a morning person. This is me. This is me, Michael. I'm not a morning person. I don't want to talk in the morning. I don't want to text in the morning. I don't even want to wake up in the morning most of the time. So I'm what is there to talk about every morning? I mean, shit. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell her. How long you known this woman? And is how long you known her is well, y'all got something going on? I mean, I don't know. You say you just met her and it's still early. I mean, is just y'all just having a good time or y'all trying to you think the relationship is going somewhere or what? Give me some more info. She got kids or what? Yeah, smash the like button. Share the video. Women live in a reality of their own. Some will change, take care of yourself first, and real women will come eventually. Well, yeah, put yourself first. Put yourself first, man. You know what I'm saying? It's yet, and the best part about it, as a man, you're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. We're not on the clock. You know what I'm saying? I've known her for a month. We have gone out 4 times, and she wants to be with me. Uh, I'm assuming you smash already. I think it's kind of too early to get serious after 4 dates. At what? After what? A month? I think it's kind of too serious. I don't believe in that fast moving shit. You know. And why does she want to be with you? Why do you think she want to be with you? Let's put your ego to the side, Michael. Why do you think she want to be with you? That's a question I always ask myself. Whenever a woman starts saying, "Oh, I want to be with you. I want to get to know you better," I'm like, "Oh, why? Why you want to? Why?" I don't ask her that. I ask myself that question, and I try to listen to what she's saying, so I can understand where she's coming from. You know, because she might just like having good sex, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't believe in that fast moving shit. Nah. And a woman tells you, "Hey, I love you," after 2 months. I'm like, no, I don't say I don't believe her. I don't tell her that to her face, but in my mind, I'm like, there's no way in hell you love me after 2 months or a month. There's no way in hell. Now I know you might have this might be a new experience for you. You like being around me, and that's cool. So we can build on that. If I think she's a good prospect, hell, we can you know we can see where things go. That's how I play it. But at the end of the day, the decision is based on me, what I think, what I want. She's playing the ace P card. Is that all she has to offer? Yeah, see, it can't be about the cooch. Has to be more about the cooch. Can't just be about good sex. You can get sex. You can find good sex. You know, it has to be more. Don't let women try to run that game on you. They lead with the cooch. Now, I don't like that. Almost, and a lot of women do that shit, boy. That's about 60-70% of women that'll try that. They lead with the cooch. They'll try that, boy. And when that don't work, let's see what else she got. And if she ain't got nothing else, she gonna be gone eventually. She gonna be gone eventually if she don't got nothing else to bring to the table. Because a lot of women today, they can't cook, they don't clean up behind themselves. There's not much value there. You know what I tell women? I say, hey, when you sleep with a guy, you got 2 days to do something that's different from the rest of the girls that's around him. And if you can't do nothing within that 2 days, you're gonna be just like the rest of them girls. 9 times out of 10. That's why I tell women, you're gonna be just another number. And a lot of women don't like that because they've been taught by their mama that the cooch is gold, like it's platinum or something. Ain't nothing special about your cooch. It ain't that special. I know that every woman think they got the bomb between their legs. No, you don't. No, you don't. That only works on a certain type of guy. The guys that aren't used to getting some. But the guys that's been around a little bit, has a little experience, that ain't gonna work on them. Them women come dime a dozen. We met at a lounge. I stepped to her and we've linked up a few times. I haven't smashed. She said she wants a long-term relationship. She wants me because of what I have. She don't got kids and I ain't. Oh, hell no. No. I'm not gonna commit to no woman if I ain't smashed yet. Hell with that. That's like buying a car without test driving. Nah, I'm not doing that. No way, no way. But that's just me though, Mike. That's just me, Michael. I'm not saying you should be that way, but that's just me. That's just like some women will say, "Oh, we should be celibate and wait until we get married." No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. No, I'm not doing that. You have to remind them it's only important when me. Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that shit. No, yeah, yeah. You can call up. You can call up Michael if you want. You know what I'm saying? You can call up. The number is yeah, that's the number, Mike. You can call up if you want, man. I'm not. I got it. I'm not buying I'm not buying anything if I haven't test drive yet. I'm sorry. I can't do it. There's a lot of people do things for religious reasons, and culture has a lot to do with it. But I'm not doing it. I can't do it. That's just me though, and it's not a right or wrong thing either. It's not right or wrong. It's just not something that I want to do. Something I would do. That's all I'm saying. You know. Yeah. So smash the like button. Share the video. I mean, I'm one in a million, man. You're one of a million. Yep. Yep. 5 stars. Brian Bridges. Yep. You know, you get in the voicemail. Really? That's kind of weird. Huh. I wonder why. I tell you what. Hey, click the I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, Michael. That's weird. I don't know why that is. You come on, click the link in the chat. I don't know. Oh, you calling from London? Oh, it still should work. I don't understand. Click the turn your audio down. I'm putting the link in the chat.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's up, Sharp Game? Hello, Sharp Game.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So what's up with this woman, man?
So listen, let me give you the background because I'm not based in the United States. I'm in London, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I met her at a bar. She came with two of her friends. I was with my friend. You know, we're on a separate table. I seen her about 2 hours ago when she walked in. She was dressed really nice. I thought, oh wow, who's this girl? So later, about 2 hours later, I walked over, started talking to her. She was like, "Huh, you're so confident." I was like, "Yeah, I saw you walking 2 hours ago. What's up with you, man?" I got her number. I said I'll check with her during the week. She said, "Oh yeah, sure." I work from home. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No worry, I'll check on you. You know, it'd be nice to check on someone like you." So to cut the long story short, past 3 to 4 weeks, you know, we've gone out a couple of times. You know, she likes to go to the nice restaurant. You know,
Uh-oh.
she works. I took her to nice places, maybe 2 3 times. Then yesterday, you know, we invited her over to my place before we went out to lounge. You know, just trying to keep my game. She was saying, Michael, you don't even call me in the morning when you wake up. Yes, you say you like me. I was like, yeah, I like you. It doesn't matter. When I wake up in the morning, I have other things to do in my life. I need to get my head together and stuff. She said, I'm watching your actions. Your actions are not merging up with your words. I was like, oh, come on, man. Take it easy. She just wants me to
Oh,
prioritize.
hold on. What does she mean when she said that?
Okay, basically, she says, okay, Michael, if you say you want to be with me, your actions need to match up with what you're saying. I'm like, I'm taking you out. We having a nice time. I'm hanging out with you. I'm
Well,
paying
yeah,
the
but what does that mean to her?
To her, I think what she's saying is she wants me to make her my number one. When I wake up in the morning, she wants me to call her first before calling my friends, before doing anything in the day. She's always looking at me like, this guy doesn't call me in the morning. And to me, it doesn't matter. I said to her, it doesn't matter that I don't call you when I wake up in the morning. It doesn't make you any less important. Just let things happen the way they're happening right now. Don't worry about the call in the morning. Nah, I'm not that kind of person. If I wake up in the morning and I text you maybe 9 o'clock, it doesn't mean you're any more or less important to me, kind of thing. I'm still trying to, I'm just trying to figure out who she is, if she's gonna be worth the effort I'm putting in. Well, definitely she likes me, no doubt. I'm in my 40s. I don't have kids yet. I've never been
How old is
married.
she?
You know what? She hasn't told me her age. She's hiding
Oh,
everything.
yeah, hell with that bullshit, man.
Bullshit.
She's playing games, man. Hey, and check. How did she act when she come over to your house?
Well,
Standoffish.
she looked around, she sat down, for a drink. She's well relaxed. She sees stuff I've put together. She was like, you're really doing well for yourself. I was like, oh yeah, thank you. She's all right,
Hey, did you make a move on her at your house?
Oh yeah, I did. I tried last night. Yeah, I did.
How did she react?
She was like, yeah, listen, Michael, give me some time. Let's get into
Ah,
it.
man, get up out of here. Man, that chick is playing games, man. Yeah, because let me tell you something. There's no such thing as give me some time if she's feeling you. There's no time sticker on that. If she's feeling you, I ain't get. She ain't gonna make you wait. No, that's BS. It doesn't work like that. Only women that do that are women that they ain't not really feeling you like that. You might be all right to her. She might like you, but she ain't really feeling you like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know, there's some women I meet. I know I'm like, she ain't feeling me like that. And then there's some women I meet, it's like, whatever, dude. I'm wherever you want to do, I'm down. You know, there's no if I ask her, hey, why don't you come over here? Oh, I'll see. No. If she ain't got nothing to do, I'm coming. So that's BS, bro. You know, I would just move on, bro. You know? Yeah, it sounds like she's looking for a certain type of guy that she can kind of you know, control and so things can go the way she would like it to go. Nah, you don't want to be in a relationship like that, bro. You want to be the guy that lead the relationship. You don't want to be like
I'm leading though. Honestly, she listens to me really. She drives about 1 hour anytime out, to my side of town on weekends. She hangs out when I'm doing my thing with my boys. She always tells me to come through to the restaurant where she is with her girls. It's still early days, honestly. It is still days.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. When she's around your girls, what's the vibe like?
Oh, basically, I met her in a group of 2 other girls, right?
Okay.
And they all know I'm talking to her. They happen to be cousins and friends. She lives with one of them, and one other friend of mine tried talking to one of the other girls she was with, but my guy is married, so they said no, they're not talking to my guy, my friend. So they all know, my group of friends know I'm talking to her, and her group of friends know we've been linking up. So it's still sort of like early days, but really, I know to her, I'm a catch. She knows that I'm a catch any day to her. So I'm not really.
Why does she think? Why do you think she think that?
She knows, like, this is London. Listen, I'm doing well for myself. She's doing all right as well. She says she wants a relationship, and
What happened?
yeah, I just mean it's either she doesn't want a relationship.
No, what happened? What happened? Did she ever talk about her previous relationships?
She said it ended a year and a half ago. So I've been trying to ask her what really happened. Why did it end? But she hasn't given me much information.
Oh God! First, she won't tell you her age. Now she won't tell you what happened in the previous relationship.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Bro? First, too many red flags, bro. I mean, it's too many red flags, bro. I mean, come on. Why you can't tell me your age? If she can't tell your age, now what else she can't tell you?
She told me, she said, you like them young, yeah? I was like, come on, just tell me your age. She was like, you don't ask a woman her age. Come on. I was like, what?
Well, you shouldn't have to ask. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That should be something that you just tell.
I don't know. But she looks good though. She looks good.
That's good, but I wouldn't get in a relationship with her, bro. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, let's see how it
But
goes.
only time always tell though.
Time always, yeah. Time is the denominating factor, isn't it? So
always.
Time, yeah. I won't rush though.
Nah.
No I won't jump to conclusion. I won't jump to conclusion too soon, isn't it?
Gotcha, man.
Yeah. I support you on Instagram, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for taking my call.
Peace.
Yes. Bye.
you smash the like button. Brian said, controlling. Hey, hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. Brian said, move on, man. Hey, hit the cash app. Oh man. Yeah, man. It's like there's too many red flags, man. Oh, it's just I wouldn't it's hard for me to take women serious when they hold back like that. I mean, what else could she be hiding? Don't want him to know. You got to think about that. And like I said, man, if a woman's really feeling you, she gonna be wide open. There ain't gonna be no damn secrets. You know why? Because the woman is really feeling you. She don't want to blow it. She want things to go well. So she ain't really trying to hold back anything. So if that ain't the case, when it comes to any woman, I ain't taking her serious. Salute to you, Michael P. Appreciate it. I ain't taking her serious, man. It's like, yeah. But at the same time, everybody's not for everybody. Yo. Yo. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to call you back. Yeah. But most of the time, man, women are not really that difficult to deal with, really. Not really. I think a lot of guys, the biggest problem they have, man, is they just don't want to believe that women are the way they are. I think that's most guys' biggest problem. I think that's most guys' biggest problem. They just don't want to believe it. It's not that women aren't the way they are. Most guys just don't want to believe. Most guys want to see women the way they want to see women, and that's where most guys get into trouble. And like I always say, man, there's somebody for everybody. And the good news is you can have any relationship you want. Whatever relationship, whatever kind of relationship you want, there's a woman out here that's willing to be that woman. She'll be the main woman and the other woman. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Look, there's women out here that share guys, a bunch of them. And I learned this, man, when I was in my 20s, when I went in the Navy. When I started traveling, meeting different people, different women from all over the world. And I learned that in a lot of these other guys from these other different cultures, There's no such thing as really cheating. Doesn't really exist. It's kind of like in a lot of these other cultures, a married man having other women on the side is kind of expected. Only in America and certain westernized countries where cheating is kind of the word cheating is kind of a bad thing. But in these other countries, other nations, other cultures, a married man having women on the side is kind of expected. The guys have 2, 3 women in some of these countries like Colombia, South America, all down South America, the Middle East, the continent of Africa, the islands. Now here's what another thing that I've learned. Some of these same women will come here and get brand new on you and act like you ain't supposed to have but one woman. So you might be straight up with her. You be like, yo, I got a woman at the house. Hey, I got room for one more, right? And she'll say something like, well, I ain't down with that. You married. I'm like, wait a minute. Ain't you from Mexico or wherever she from, right? You ain't never you had more than you shared men before in the past. But I ain't never she'll say something like, I ain't never done that before, and you know she lying 9 times out of 10. Especially if she in the 40s. You know she's lying. But in these other countries, they kind of turn a blind eye. And even those couples that come over here, or maybe the guy brought the woman over here and got married. So a lot of those women will turn a blind eye too. But check this out. When it comes to you, they won't turn a blind eye. When it comes to us, they won't turn a blind eye. You know why that is? Because they don't think you're worth it. They don't think we're worth it. Now, some of us can get away with it, of course. But just don't be surprised if you meet a woman that over here that's from Colombia, someplace like that, or Mexico, or anywhere south, or anywhere Sudan, Zimbabwe, and they come over here and get brand new on you, and you know where she came from, you know how it is over there. And they'll try to change the rules on you. They start playing dumb. They do that over here because, this is a different environment. This is a different monster over here. Now, if they get with a guy within their culture over here, now she'll go back along with the program. Especially if she get with a white guy, that white guy can do whatever. Because she sees him as worthy. See, a lot of these women over here don't see us as worthy. That's the problem that we have over here. This is why I tell guys, travel, get out, see how these other guys are being treated. And you ain't going to want to come back over here. And And a wise man told me, once you put them magic glasses on, you're not going to ever be able to take it off. So that means once you have a new experience, a better experience, a different experience elsewhere, you're not going to be able to take these women serious here. You're going to have standards, something that most of us don't have. You're going to have standards and boundaries. And you're going to focus on getting your money up. That way you won't have to put up with no nonsense. That's what happens when you start traveling. Let's see. Selfish, controlled, and stuck up and one-minded. Let's see. Hey, what's the name of the R&B song you play in the background of most of your YouTube posts? That track title and the artist. Yeah, I forgot, man, to be honest. I swear. It's been so long, man. I got that song like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's been so long, bro. I forgot. The name of the song is Keeping It Real. The name of the artist, I forgot. But he's on the internet. I can't even find the website. Yeah, it's been so long, man. It's a man's world. We let them live in it. Exactly. Let's see. I believe Sharp paid for that song. He's not telling the artist. I've asked him in the past. Yeah. Well, did I pay for the song? I think I don't even remember if I paid for the song. That's how long it's been, bro. But yeah, I did have permission from the artist for sure. What's up, CJ? No, it ain't Shaggy, man. No, it ain't Shaggy. You know. Yeah, it ain't Shaggy. Keeping it real by no, it ain't Shaggy. No, no. It's not keeping it real by Shaggy. No, that's not the name. That's not the name of the artist. No. I know that's not the name of the artist. What's going down? So yeah, man. You know, it's in your best interest, man, to focus on your finances. See, the more money you have, the more opportunities you can create, and the more freedom you have to do what you really want to do. And you won't have to put up with no nonsense. You won't have to put up with no BS from that job that you hate. You won't have to put up with no BS from no woman, no disrespect, all that nonsense. But if you a lot of people feel stuck. A lot of guys feel like I gotta put up with this nonsense because my money, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. The people disrespecting you at the job, you getting disrespected by women. That's because you don't have the confidence that you can walk away and shit won't fall apart. So put yourself first, man, for a change, and see what happens. See, we've been taught that we're supposed to put everybody else first, except for us. That doesn't make any sense. If you put everybody else first and not yourself, well, you're not going to be no good for nobody. I thought you paid for the rights to the song. Yeah. Yeah, I paid for the rights to the song. Yeah, that's the only thing I did. But the song itself, you know, I don't sell the song. That's all I was saying. I can't sell the song. So yeah, man. Like, share the video. I'm about to sign off, man. I didn't plan on being on here that long. I've been on here an hour. I didn't want to go over no more than an hour. So hey, like I said earlier, man, you can follow me at my website, man. ChooseYourRelationships.com. Follow me over there. Get on my newsletter. I send emails from time to time on a weekly basis. You know. You can also follow me on my Instagram too, man. My Instagram is I'll put my Instagram in here real quick. Let's see. Let's see. My Instagram. You follow me on Instagram right here. Yeah. Yeah, you follow me on my Instagram, man. Yeah. Yeah. The show. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Till next time, man. I'm out. Peace.